everybody, and welcome back to One Hot Bite. Melissa here. We're making something super special this morning. We're gonna make a breakfast, and this isn't just any breakfast you can find. This is another back to school, back to work, on the go, make ahead breakfast that you can take with you anywhere. Not to mention, is it easy? It is so neat, so different, and just something that you don't see every day. This is inspired by a bakery in San Francisco called Craftsman and Wolves. It's called the Rebel Within. So basically we're gonna make this delicious sausage muffin with green onions and cheese, and inside we're hiding a hard-boiled egg. So it's gonna be soft-boiled today. So we are gonna get started. Like what you see, please subscribe down below. And we're making hot bites twice a week, all the way from breakfast, lunch, dinner, cocktails, and breakfast. So today we're gonna get started. Go ahead and give me some likes and comments as well. I'd love to answer any of your questions or hear what you have to say. But we gotta get rolling. The thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start boiling some water. We have room temperature eggs here, and we're gonna take each one of these eggs and we're gonna carefully drop it into the boiling water. The reason for the room temperature eggs is so when they hit the hot water, they don't instantly crack. I don't know if you've ever had that happen before, but it's not awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and ease these in. While that's happening, I'm going to make an ice bath. So I'm just gonna fill up a bowl with a lot of ice, a little bit of water, so we can quickly plunge those into there. Okay, our water is ready, so we're gonna go ahead and plunge these in really quick. Okay, so we're gonna ease these guys in, so we don't wanna just drop them in. We're gonna carefully set them in the water. We're gonna give these guys 6 minutes. Our 6 minutes is up. We're gonna carefully grab these guys and we're gonna plunge them in the ice bath. So these are gonna be soft. We didn't go hard on these because we want them to sit inside these muffins and be a little bit soft. Okay, they're cooled enough where I can totally handle them, but I'm a little weird that way, so maybe they're not cool enough. So now we're gonna go ahead and peel them as carefully as possible. I'm hoping these are perfect. We're gonna really try and make them perfect, but let's see what we have here. So after we get these all peeled, we're gonna just let them sit on this paper towel and let them cool a little bit while we get our batter together. Oh, they're looking pretty good. So I'm gonna show you that we want them just a little bit spongy. This is how soft we get them. Obviously, if you want them harder, you can give them a little bit more time boiling there. And see how it's just a little bit spongy. Okay, last one is peeled. I'm doing just 4 of these muffins. You're gonna see that I have the recipe. The recipe down below is for 9. Hopefully this works out that I'm halving this. I'm gonna do 4 of them. But let's go ahead and now make our batter. So our eggs are done. We're gonna go ahead and set those aside. We are going to work on our dry ingredients first. So we have 1 cup of flour. We have a ½ tablespoon of sugar, just granulated sugar. And then in this bowl, I have baking soda, baking powder, and salt. No big deal there, typical baking ingredients. So we're just gonna whisk this together. Now, we're gonna work on our wet ingredients. So we have a ½ cup of oil. I have canola oil. I have a 1/4 cup of water, 1/4 cup of sour cream. Plop. I have 1 egg. So 1 more egg. This one is raw. Whisk this together. We're gonna take our wet ingredients and add them to our dry ingredients. Okay, we're just gonna whisk this together. It's gonna be thick, and it's gonna get thicker because we're gonna add a couple other things here. We're gonna add a 1/4 cup of green onions. This is Asiago cheese. It's just really delicious. You could use any cheese you want. We're gonna mix in about half of this cheese because we're gonna put some more on top right before we bake. All right, the final ingredient is, I use chicken sausage. You can use any breakfast sausage you want. I did chicken sausage, cut it out of the casing, crumbled it up so it's nice, good crumble. And we need about 4 ounces. So it's this thick, dough-like consistency. Oven is at 400 degrees and it's getting ready for us. I just have a small muffin pan. This does 6. Like I said, I'm only really shooting for 4 of these. So it's about a half recipe-ish. Muffin liners in. So we're gonna take about 2 tablespoons of our batter and we're gonna put it in each of these. Okay, we're gonna flatten these down a little bit. Because now we're gonna take our little egg and we're gonna nestle him kind of in the center here. I'm gonna do him sideways so he fits better. Okay, one more. Okay, more of our batter. And this is where you're gonna kind of get messy because we're gonna coat that egg the best we can because we don't want any of him showing. Sometimes it's just easier to get your hands dirty. We're gonna mush down around the sides, try and connect it with the batter that's below. So I wet my hands down a little bit so I can mold this a little bit better. So just water, and we're gonna mold this around, making these beautiful little domes, and our egg is hiding inside. We're gonna top this with our remaining cheese, so just sprinkle it a little on. You can press it in a little bit. Now when these cook, we want them to cook, they obviously don't have to get super crazy in the center because they have that beautiful egg taking up most of the area. So we're gonna bake these for about 22 minutes and we're gonna make sure that they're done, golden brown, and that they bounce back a little bit when we touch them. Make sure that they still have that good, they're not overdone. Oh boy, you ought to smell the house right now. These smell amazing. Okay, so 22 minutes in the oven. They're all done. I let them cool for 5 minutes. Now we're gonna cut it open and you're gonna see what's hiding inside. So if we did our job correctly, we're gonna find a beautiful soft-boiled egg inside. Let's see what we have. Oh, perfection. I don't know, I'm gonna say this was a success for sure, but we have to taste it to really make sure, but from the smell of it, I know we did good. We're gonna take a big bite of this guy. You can see soft boil inside, egg, chicken sausage, Asiago cheese. I don't think we can go wrong, so we're gonna give this a taste. Wow. That is so good. It's like having breakfast in a whole big breakfast in one big bite. You have your egg, the creamy yolk. Again, like I said, if you don't like your yolk this runny, you can definitely boil them a little bit longer in the very beginning of the recipe. And if you like them this way, you have the bite of the sausage, you have the green onion. These are so soft, so delicious. You gotta try these. Honestly, they're so good. So good. Thank you again so much for being here. We made another hot bite. We just keep banging these out. This is awesome. I will see you Thursday. We're making something else crazy. So we're not hiding eggs and muffins. We're gonna do a dinner, but we are gonna do an upside down taco salad. This turns out so neat. So make sure you join me next Thursday and we'll get that done. In the meantime, go ahead and have yourself a delicious egg muffin, and love you guys. I'll see you then.